by Ostrich, an island train big located in Africa. I'm about to give you my time machine and go back 17,000 years to ancient Ghana.
Okay, here we go. Wow, look at this place. I can't believe it. I'm actually here in ancient Ghana. Ancient Ghana was actually not located where current day Ghana is. It was located a little north. Ancient Ghana was actually located west of the Niger River, east of the Niger River, and a little south of the Sahara. Wow, look, it's one of Ghana's famous trading markets. Ancient Ghana was located right in the middle of an African trading route. The people here were very good traders. Some of the things they would trade were gold. They had lots of gold because in the small forest to the northeast of the capital village was a gold mine. They would also sell slaves because they had lots of them, because they were such good fighters that it was easy for them to take over a neighboring clan or village. Some of the things they would want in return were salt. Salt was highly prized and hard to get back then. I could never live without salt. Another thing they would ask for is cloth to make clothing. Another thing they would trade was iron, but they never gave too much away because they needed it to make weapons. Iron weapons were very advanced back then. This gave them a good advantage in fights. I am standing right here in the capital village, and that big guy behind me, he's the king, and the leader of all the clans and villages in Ghana. Being the king is a big job, so he has some friends helping him out, like the prime minister. He's the one who has the responsibility for government affairs, finances, and the palace. Along with having a prime minister, the king has a council that guides and judges his actions and also supervises government affairs. Just like we have judges, they have judges too. Unlike most places, the heir to the throne is not the king's son, but the son of the king's sister. Boy, I wish I was him. One of the king's duties was to look after the standing army. The standing army had about 200,000 men. The standing army is kind of like an army that waits and waits till someone attacks. Wow, looking after 200,000 men? What a job. What a nice guy. Well, I had fun living the royal life, and now it's time to see what the regular people of ancient Ghana live like. Right now, I'm standing in the village where the Sonki people live. You know how nowadays people like their leaders young? Well, these guys don't. Their government is filled with old people. These guys don't. Their government is filled with old people. Just like each city in America has a government, so do the Sonki and every other clan or tribe in ancient Ghana. The older you are, the better and more respected you are. The Sonki clan is popular because they are some of the best warriors in ancient Ghana. They defeated all the beavers that took over the land. They created a golden age for the people of Ghana too. I was hanging out with one of the men in the tribe, and they told me that you weren't allowed to marry in the tribe or clan. The men would have to venture to neighboring clans and tribes and find a woman there. Wow, that would stink.
My friend told me that they didn't keep written records of their history. They were like completely storytellers, often known as dragons. This is one of their oral traditions. People can learn a great deal about their culture from these stories. The oral traditions of the Sonki are heavily influenced by religious beliefs.
I realized the Sonkis were a little stuck up and thinking they were better than everyone else. So I decided I had to leave. But before I went, I decided to visit a religious ceremony. I learned that they were mostly Muslim. I also learned that Islam was introduced to them by the Beavers. who eventually took over them. Not nice, but eventually the Sonkies took back control. Even though not all of ancient Ghana fully converted, a lot of people stayed Muslim. It was really scary when the Alroids came with their advanced weapons and took over in 1076. We decided to run away and become part of the civilization of Mali. But I couldn't stay for that. I had to go home. Well, in the time machine you go. Bye, ancient Ghana. Well, I'm home. I had a great time in ancient Ghana. It was so fascinating to learn about the government and culture and so much more. Hope you had as much fun as me. Thanks for watching.